Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. This journal has been so long in the making. I am very pleased to see it finally finished. About 12-18 months ago, my daughter and I decided that because we drink so much coffee, we needed a coffee journal. So she drinks keto coffee, so I've used the pouch of that. I love Robert Tim's Moccona, so I've used the coffee pouch out of that. This is Cafe Italy decaf. She tried it, didn't like it much, but I thought, well, we're going to put that on there. We both love Moccona coffee. The Alcaf is the Aldi version of another coffee. I can't remember what it is. Nescafe, I think. But and there's another keto coffee up there. This box that I'm using, I can't remember what it was now. I know, but it had a window in it, so I thought I'm going to use the window. I've used two pieces of the box for the front cover and for the back, and just the one piece for the spine. It has 3 signatures, and the back of it I've just covered. I've painted it, glued the music paper onto it, which was printed onto normal printing paper. Then I've put a sheet of serviette over it, and that's the cover. The inside of the back cover has another coffee on it, another coffee napkin, and I've put this soup packet, believe it or not, in there that we can use as tuck spots, and also the back piece that will come out. And I've got this here because this is hollow, it goes all the way through. So I've got this little coffee cup on the bottom so that nothing can escape. The front cover, you can see more of the coffee napkin. I've used the music paper from an old book, from an old music sheet, Peter, Paul and Mary, 1960s people, 1960s. So I used that for the front and the back cover. Now, there are 3 signatures. It's a fairly chunky little journal, but I love it. Absolutely love it. I've had so much fun working on this book, and yesterday I spent about 3 to 4 hours just finishing it off and making sure that it was all presentable before I show it. So there's a Moccona sachet here, and I've left it open. Whoever uses it can put a flat pen in there or a little note paper to whatever they choose. This is one of my dies that I used and cut this out quite some time ago and decorated it. Starbucks coffee is now sold here in Australia. Hallelujah! Love that stuff. So I glitter glued around the stitching that I'd already done on that one. And some time ago I made a whole stack of altered index cards, and I've used a lot of them in here. So that goes into that tuck. This one is a belly band. And I've started using it for recipes already. There's another index card in that tuck, and just a little plain one in the front one. Another tuck spot, belly band, and I was lucky enough to find a few pages in a magazine all about coffee. Now, Ethiopia is where the coffee plant originated and still holds a special place in Ethiopian culture. So there's Ethiopia, there's Italy, there's England, there's Australia, there's USA, there's all sorts of places. And I've put them onto cards, and I've got them all the way through this journal in different places. As you can see, belly band. And any time is coffee time. I agree. all about Australian coffee drinkers and more journaling spot in there. Now the middle of this book, or the middle of this signature, is an envelope that I've put a big journaling card in there that can be written on, and also a tuck spot in there if you choose to use it. These photos are from a magazine that I was very lucky to be given. What makes a good coffee? I'll tell you later when I make one. There's one from Brazil, and another tuck. Belly band. Once again, plenty of journaling spaces. Tuck spots front and back. This was from the top of the box, and I thought, what a great little tag that would make for in there. Just something to finish it off. Another belly band that's using an envelope, and I've stuck the Starbucks graphic inside it, and then put the other piece of the stuff down there. Italy, and another index card. Turkey, that's not a tuck spot, that's just something on the page. This is just a pretty bookmark I made out of some corrugated board. I took some pieces off the front of the board and left them blank, and I don't know, I just liked it, so I shoved it in there anyway. There's more music. Little piece of music left over, so I put a my darling daughter, every time she used one of her pods, she'd take off the front of it and then take off the little silver piece to it. So I put two of the top pieces on the inside together, and I put the silver piece inside to give it some substance. So we've used everything and anything and everything. And here's another envelope with a picture and some writing space on the back. Book is all about coffee and food. I won't say coffee and cake because there's just more than cake in there, and there's three or four more pages there that are not adorned. Ooh, faux hash browns, that sounds pretty good. What have I written on the back? A cup of finely diced cabbage, half a cup of finely diced onion, 2 to 3 eggs, 3 rashers of middle bacon. Mix it all together, heat butter or olive oil in a pan, fry spoonfuls for 3 to 4 minutes on each side till dark brown, serve hot or cold. Yeah, they do taste good actually, I remember making those. Okay, and here's a little book, just with some extra pages that I had left over, some bits. Tuck spot here and here as well. That does open out, so you can put something else in there. You've got your Robert Timms, and another thing here that show you the intensity of your coffee. Another one of my dyes. Coffee beans. That's not a tuck spot, it's just something that's pretty. I think this is, however, yes, it is a tuck spot, the big one. And there's another one of the pieces from the packaging. Tuck spot there. that's just a decoration. There's a tuck, just a decoration. Now that's a belly band using a cup holder, and this is just using the takeaway coffee cup. You've seen me use all of these things for, actual little journals, but I thought for a coffee notebook, what better than to do than have a coffee cup. So it sits like that. More journaling. Somewhere to pop a photograph on the music sheet. More food, pizza. Oh, pizza and coffee. Awesome. Tuck spot with some journaling paper in there. Now that special thing, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's Turkish coffee is made in a special pot called a sebze. No, sebze, it would be a sebze. S-E-V-Z-E. Sebze. Interesting, no? It was a real exploratory thing, learning about where coffee, how people enjoyed in different countries. It was just wonderful. Now, Starbucks coffee sleeve. Oops. You weren't supposed to see that. There's two of those. Not both have notes on them. And this is a little tuck spot. And then my back page. So that is the end of my week's efforts, and I've absolutely loved this week. I'm feeling like myself again, which is really, really wonderful as far as crafting is concerned. It's great. So thank you so very, very much for putting up with me and all of my list of videos. I know I've shown you quite a lot, and I think, as I said, I'm going to schedule some of these so they don't all appear on the one day. But anyway, please get back to crafting. I'm certainly going to live life to the fullest and enjoy. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.